Week 4 of SFLm action rolls on here in San Jose, the SFL Minor Leagues, home of the San Jose Flights, as they welcome in the Albuquerque Atoms, both teams coming in at 1-2 in Week 4 of the Simulation Football League Minor Leagues. Welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody, alongside Nate Hall. My name is Eric Vinson. Pleasure to have you along with us this evening. And Nate, this, as I mentioned, pair of 1 and 2 teams coming in here this evening. San Jose likes to put up a ton of yards through the air. Meanwhile, Albuquerque, they like to run the football with their star running back.
Yep, it's a game of a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde by these two teams. As you stated, San Jose's Blanco at quarterback, 918 passing yards, is first and tops in the league in terms of passing yards. Total in the SFL minor leagues. 6 touchdowns is also good for tied for first in the minors. And for Albuquerque, the running back Josh Slap is third in the league in rushing yards total, 352, and has a couple of touchdowns to go along with that. So we'll see if they rely on him once again here in this ballgame.
And it looks like we're going to see that high-flying passing attack of the Flights to start things off. Austin Blanco and company will get the football to start the football game off. And ball is on the tee, hands in the air, we're ready to go. From just inside his own end zone, return out to about the 20-yard line, mark him down at the 21. And that is number 88, the wide receiver Ricky Spider for the San Jose Flight. And we will see Blanco come out and lead the troops as we mentioned earlier. Yeah,
Blanco coming out on offense, trying to lead his troops to a win, coming out in an offset eye behind him.
And we're going to see an off-tackle run to start things off. Good penetration from Albuquerque. Doesn't matter, as a good hard run by Hunter McWaffle gets him about 3 yards on the play.
McWaffle following his blockers right up that right-hand side. He's got good nose to find some open field himself. He has 283 rushing yards, which is good for 5th in the minor leagues coming into this game.
Another run formation for the Flight here on second down. Little play action. Blanco going to throw it near sideline. Catch is made and steps out of bounds. That's good enough for a first down. And the catch is made by Ryan Arlovsky.
Arlovsky is the leading receiver of this team. They really have 2 leading receivers of this ball club, but only separated by 13 yards as the 2 receivers. Arlovsky has 343 yards total, and Morrison, as the other receiver, has 330 yards.
Another testament as to how much this San Jose team likes to throw the football as they throw it again. Blanco trying to thread the needle, doesn't get there this time for Arlovsky, and we'll get a look at the San Jose Flight on offense. Austin Blanco, we discussed him at quarterback, number 7. Hunter McWaffle, the running back. Rain Storm at fullback. Arlovsky, Jacob Morrison, Ricky Spider, all the wide receivers. Marquise Sengo and Chase Matthews are the tight ends, and Janae Nicole at tackle. Offset eye, 2nd and 10. Blanco under center. 7-step drop. Going to throw it far sideline, and good catch made along that far sideline for a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Yeah, nice catch made along that right sideline by Jacob Morrison. There was an Albuquerque defender that tried to undercut that ball, but just couldn't get there in time. And Morrison comes up with a nice reception made before he goes out of bounds.
3rd down, empty set, 5 wide for Blanco. Takes a snap, has time, over the middle, catch is made. First down, yardage and more, out close to midfield to mark him down at the San Jose 49-yard line. That'll move the sticks. Ricky Spider with his first catch.
Spider with no webs, but however, nice hands, getting across the middle and finding the soft spot in that defense across the middle. Getting a nice first down and getting out to close to midfield for a nice gain on the play.
Back to the offset eye for the Flight. Play action for Blanco. Short pass over the middle, catch made. I believe that was the fullback Rain Storm getting in on the action. It was. and that'll be a short gain of 4. We'll get a look at the Albuquerque defense. Evan Miller at defensive end, Trent Windsor and Jesus Smith, along with Luis Quintana at linebacker. Tobias Gordon and Jadubi Dew are the corners. Alex Marshall, Al Ingram III, and Melodious Manning are the safeties. Blanco, far sideline, catch is made close to another first down. He steps out of bounds at the 44-yard line of Albuquerque, and that is Morrison with another catch.
Morrison already in this one with a couple of catches here on their first drive of the ball game. Moving the ball nicely is San Jose right down the field so far. Let's see if they can continue this as they are now on Albuquerque side of the field.
Good drive so far, starting off near their own 20-yard line. Blanco again to throw, and again has an open man over the middle of the field. Albuquerque's defense has had no answer to this passing attack as Chase Matthews gets in on the action. Pretty much every star weapon that they have has gotten a catch so far.
Austin Blanco has come into this game with 70% completion percentage rating with those 918 total passing yards. And so far in this game, he's only had 1 incompletion, finding a couple of different wide receivers on his drives. He's showing how accurate his arm is.
Blanco trying to air it out and pick off. First mistake by Blanco, and he tried to thread that needle again. The coverage was tight, and it was great by Melodious Manning, who comes up with the pick.
I'll take the blame for that. That was a case of commentator curse. I was just talking about how accurate his arm is. It was Austin Blanco. But Melodious Manning, the safety, came in there and said, how accurate is his arm? I'll prove that to be inaccurate and steal that ball away and give my offense the ball for the first time tonight. My bad on that one.
Type attack, the quarterback for the Adams, and he throws it into coverage on his first play from scrimmage, and that ends up being an incompletion.
So we'll get to see Albuquerque's offense on the field for the first time tonight. Patak's first pass of the game goes incomplete.
Brings up second down. Very promising drive for San Jose. Only 2 incompletions were a bit of forced throws by Austin Blanco, so now Albuquerque benefits from the interception from Manning. First carry here for Josh Slapp as he runs up the middle for a gain of 4, brings up a 3rd and 6.
And we'd be remiss if we didn't mention how weird it is to see Blanco throw an interception in this league, because he only came into this game throwing 2 all season long through the first 3 games of the season. That's only his 3rd that he's thrown all season long through the first 3 plus 4 minutes, or 3 minutes and change of this ball game. So usually a very accurate quarterback.
Attack to throw on 3rd down and finds a man near the bottom of near the near sideline, bottom of your screen at home. And that completion was made to Bob Wood, number 19.
Bob Wood only came into this game getting 22 yards per game, 66 total yards. Gets his first completion of the ball game there, getting a first down in the process as well.
Offset eye for the Adams this time. Patak going to sling it out on a screen pass. Finds Slapp, and he gets a good chunk of yardage out to the Albuquerque 38-yard line. Good gain of 7 there on first down.
Good job there by Slapp to get in the open field, get a nice reception out there. Almost 100 total receiving yards to go along with his 352 rushing yards. So he can do it both ways, receiving and rushing in this league.
Looks like a carry opportunity here. Slapp will get the carry, and a big stop made by the flight defense in the backfield. Number 52, Kenneth Gaston Jr. getting in there and making the stop for loss.
Big TFL for Gaston Jr., but this would be huge for San Jose if they can get Albuquerque's offense off the field after giving the ball away to Albuquerque's defense to not allow that turnover to hurt them.
We'll see how they respond here. 3rd and 4, Patak over the middle. Catch made, first down, Albuquerque, as they move the sticks out to the 44-yard line. Catch made by Thomas LeClaire, the tight end.
LeClaire another receiver or another tight end who doesn't get a lot of catches and a lot of action. Only 3 receptions. I'm sorry, only 6 receptions, I should say, all season long. Gets his 7th one right there, and picks up a first down in the process.
So with a fresh set of downs, Patak is going to change things up at the line. I formation, heavy towards the far sideline, and Slap with a couple spin moves is going to advance the ball 5 yards for a 2nd and 5 upcoming. We'll get a look at the Adams on offense. Ty Patak at quarterback, Josh Slap the running back, Sam Harrison, Joe Idle, Bob Wood, all wide receivers. Thomas LeClaire and newcomer Finn Riley are the tight ends in the offense for Albuquerque. Another handoff to Slap, patiently trying to find some room and goes nowhere. A little bit of no huddle action after the stop by Stuart Gotts, the outside linebacker. Attack, going to swing it out. Has Slap. Slap has a first down, and they're going to continue to go no huddle here. A little wrinkle in the offense here.
Hey, you see an opening, you take it, and I like this by Albuquerque.
Attack again. Going to throw near sideline. Catch is made as he steps out of bounds. 4-yard gain. Again going no huddle. This time throwing over to Slap. Slap coming out of the backfield. Only gets maybe 1.5 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 5 as they hurry back up to the line. Attack scrambling in the pocket. This time he's going to go down. It was only a matter of time with that short drop there that he was going to get pressure in his face, and he does. Hugo Lane getting in there with the stop.
Wow, Hugo Lane came barreling in right up the middle on the quarterback, and just nowhere to go for type attack on that one, as he's going to go down for the big sack and big loss of yardage on that one to bring up 4th down. What a big tackle and big loss on the play by Albuquerque. Oh,
punt block was coming there, barely got it away. Fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line, and that's where the flight will take over. If you're new to the SFL, the Simulation Football League combines traditional sports, esports, and a role-playing game into one. Team strategies are being executed in real time by our simulations as real-life players compete on the virtual gridiron. For more information about the SFL, visit our website at simulationfl.net. The SFL, it's football for everyone. Flight coming out 5 wide. Blanco going to throw it near sideline and just did get the foot in bounds there for a 5-yard gain. That's Arlovsky with another catch as we get a look at the quarterback comparison tonight.
Interesting that they called that a catch. We'll see if Albuquerque decides to challenge that, but they won't. He was awfully close to that sideline, but they're going to call that a catch.
So I formation now for San Jose. Blanco with a short drop, has time, finds a wide open man over the middle, and that's Arlovsky again as he extends the drive, moves the sticks out to the 31-yard line.
Another promising drive coming up here again for San Jose. See if Blanco has a short memory and can generate another promising drive here to continue down the field and create positive outcome here this time.
Play action. Blanco, far sideline. Catch made again. Arlovsky and fighting for extra yards along that far sideline before he's ushered out of bounds at the 44-yard line. Only 2 really head-scratching passes on their previous drive, one of them being the interception. Otherwise, a very good-looking drive from San Jose, and we've got another one cooking.
Yeah, and Arlovsky being the catalyst for a lot of these big gains up the field. Nice receptions along the sidelines, and Blanco, as you stated, aside from that interception, having a nice game so far through the air.
Flight coming out with bunch receivers towards the bottom of the formation. Blanco going to air it up, diving, catch is made near the 30-yard line, mark him down at the 32. What a play! And that was one of the tight ends. It was Marquise Sango diving out like he's a tiny slot wide receiver. Look at that.
Sango being Superman out there, flying through the air with the greatest of ease, trying to come up with that one, and he does, getting a nice first down way inside Albuquerque territory. What a play by that young man.
That's a big boy, 6'6", 230, diving out like Superman.
Wow.
And off to Hunter McWaffle, who gets a carry up the middle for about 3 yards. And this is right about where the flight drive had stalled the previous drive. So we'll see if maybe Blanco takes a little bit better care of the football.
I will do my best to not do what I did last time.
Bunched receivers, this time swinging it out to McWaffle. Good open field tackle there by the Adams defense to stop him near the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a 3rd and 6 coming up now.
Watch the bottom of the screen.
Blanco going to air it out. One-on-one coverage. Catch is made. Touchdown, Marquise Sango.
I like the call. They had trips to the bottom of the screen. I thought they were going to go that direction. However, they used those trips as decoys, and it worked to perfection. Blanco instead goes to the top of the route. Sango is out there one-on-one with the defender, and Sango's going to, with his big frame, he's going to win that one-on-one almost every single time. He wins that one-on-one right there, catches it at the top of the pass, and comes down with a big play and a big touchdown to get the first points of the ball game for either side, and San Jose takes the lead 6-up.
And that's a no-brainer for a good quarterback, right? You got your 6'6" tight end and one-on-one coverage with a 5'10" corner. 6'6" wins pretty much every time.
Yeah, almost every single time. And like I said, just no-brainer. Blanco read it perfectly. 7-0, and San Jose has the lead. What a job by this offense on that drive.
A great job to respond by the flight as well. Their defense bent a little bit, didn't break, gave the football back. Offense responds accordingly, and 7 points on the board for San Jose. As Albuquerque will get another crack at the football. After the short kick, they'll set up shop at about the 32-yard line. Visit the all-new league website presented by Football Shift at simulationfl.net, featuring all the league highlights, photo galleries, playoff and minor league stats and leaderboards. We've got community content and so much more. The all-new league website, simulationfl.net, looks very, very sharp. Love that new website.
Yeah, same here. If you can't find something on the website, it's your fault. That's all there is to it.
Attack trying to thread the needle, doesn't get to his receiver. There were about 3 different flight jerseys in the area there. So an ill-advised pass ends up being 2nd down.
See if Patak can lead these troops to a scoring drive of their own and see how they respond after San Jose gets on the board first. So far, Albuquerque not much to do offensively through this first quarter.
Attack, short drop over the middle, catch is made, and that's going to be 1st down yardage for Albuquerque out across to the 44-yard line. And that was LeClaire with another catch. He's set up shop over the middle there and gotten some good yardage.
Yeah, LeClaire with a nice tight end post right there over the middle. Not sure what that safety was diving at, but whatever he dived at, he just whiffed and gave LeClaire a perfect chance to come up with that catch right there over the middle in the 1st down.
Offset eye, slap. Got a little bit ahead of his blockers there and set up San Jose nicely to make the one-on-one tackle for loss. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, and so far Josh Slap, after being 3rd coming into this game in rushing yards, just so far nothing doing in the rushing game, and it's been this defense for San Jose that's coming up with big plays here in this first quarter, really.
San Jose is showing blitz. They'll back out of it. Patak with plenty of time, going to throw far
Oh.
sideline and incomplete, intended for the newcomer, Finn Riley. Hit him right in the hands and dropped it, unfortunately for him.
Yeah, and he'll catch that one next time. Just right in the hands and falls to the turf. You can tell he's mad at himself for not catching that one. It hit his hands. He knew he should have had that one. You know, knew he should have caught that one and helped his quarterback out. But you know, being a newcomer, still early. He'll catch that next time.
Plenty more opportunities.
Absolutely.
Patak with another clean pocket, throws it into coverage and incomplete. He was looking for number 14, Marcus Brody, in one-on-one coverage there, but the coverage was very, very good. Ends up being incomplete.
Another 4th down coming up for Albuquerque, and yet another drive that stalls out and nowhere to go. No further there. Didn't even get to midfield on that drive, and San Jose is about to get the ball back here.
Yeah, and you touched on it, Nate. This San Jose defense has played very well. Really, the only offensive production that Albuquerque got was when they went no huddle there, and it ended up being a bend don't break scenario for the Flight, as they'll get another crack at the football following the end of the first quarter. It is 7-0 San Jose as we hit the end of one. You're watching the Simulation Football League Minors here live on the league's YouTube channel. Don't go away. We're right back. SFLm football. Eric Vincent alongside Nate Hall for Week 4 action between San Jose and Albuquerque. Start of the second quarter. San Jose taking over off the punt. Fires over the middle, deflection, and catch is made. I guess that's what happens when you've got several different guys in the area there, Nate.
Yeah, right place at the right time for that young man right there, Ryan Arlovsky. He just shaded his fellow teammate who got the ball bounced off his hands, and he was there to clean up the mess and came down with a catch and a first down.
And off McWaffle. Good spin move there, but man, what a hit on the backside. Man, he got crunched by Trent Windsor. What a hit there.
Oh, being a defensive guy, defensive guys in our own right, man, you'd love to see that, right?
Always.
Getting nailed. Watching somebody nail another offensive player is something you just love to see.
Wow, and that's an interception there. What a pick.
I don't think that's going to stand.
For that.
There's no way that stands. That hit the turf.
Watch this. Gordon one-on-one coverage here. Skies up.
There's no way.
All right.
There's no way. They're going to let that stand. They're not challenging this. Oh, wow.
It's going to be that type of night.
It is. All right. Well, we're going to call that an interception and move on. Congrats to that player for Albuquerque.
Patak throws the far sideline. Catch is made. Big chunk yardage on first down. I still can't get over that last play, man.
Just, yeah. Well, I can't either. That's all I'm going to say.
Nice one-handed grab by Idle, by the way. We don't want to take that away from Joe Idle because that was good adjustment there. Good catch. Good run.
He almost had to turn to full. He almost had to turn to full 180 to grab that one, turn back to get that one-handed, and then turn right back around and go upfield for a nice first down. Good job by Idle to come down with that.
Patak going to sling it out to Slap. Slap rumbles down the near sideline there, and he gets a short gain of 4. We'll get a look at the San Jose defense. Theodore Rocker at defensive end. Kenneth Gaston Jr., Marcus Benson, and Stuart Gotts are the linebackers. Sammy Seatbelt III, Nicholas Frazel are the corners. Des Seeker, Joseph Lowell, and Joshua Durr are the safeties. Three wide for the Adams on 2nd and 6. Patak Pump fakes. He's going to run for it. He's got room. Lowers his shoulder. What a gutsy move there by the quarterback.
Wow.
Lowering his shoulder to get extra yardage.
Slow to get up, but still, what a heads-up play by Type Attack to be able to avoid the pressure for one that was coming from all directions from San Jose, and then get upfield, get that first down, and get inside the red zone. What a play by Attack.
Attack in trouble, shuffles in the pocket, going to throw it, and incomplete. They're going to go no huddle again here. They had a little bit of success the last drive. Attack with time over the middle. Catch made inside the 5, down at the 2-yard line, 1st and goal.
Uh-oh. They're on the door. They're knocking. Could have a tied one here coming up shortly.
Attack again. Back of the end zone, incomplete. Good coverage by San Jose in the secondary there. Another throw and a drop.
Oh, wow.
No. Open there for Albuquerque. Can't believe it.
Wow.
Attack again. In trouble. Throws a wobbler into traffic and incomplete. Brings up 4th and goal. And they'll have to kick a field goal. Man, oh man.
That last one should have honestly been intercepted by Dez Seeker, the safety. And Type Attack got away with one right there as that one falls to the turf and goes incomplete. But man, 3 straight cracks at it from the 2-yard line, and that one on 2nd down should have honestly been a touchdown, as he was wide open on the sliding catch in the end zone. It just falls to the turf incomplete, and you're going to come away with 3 instead.
James Humphreys nails the 18-yard chip shot field goal, and that gets Albuquerque on the board. 7-3 now your score. But yeah, you're absolutely right. It's a little puzzling for me, them going with that formation so close to the goal line. You would have thought, why go no huddle in that situation, especially in that formation?
Yeah, you've got Josh Slapp, who is 3rd in rushing yards, and I would have thought you would have at least tried to, if not once, or if not twice, at least once, to get him a crack at it, to hand it to him up the middle to try to get those last couple of yards. I mean, it's only 2 yards. He's got more than that, throughout the season, and just boggles your mind why they didn't at least try to get that ball to him to get the touchdown.
Well, Albuquerque adds 3 as a result. San Jose gets another crack at the football with just over 8 minutes to go here in the first half. Handoff goes to McWaffle. He's got space as he makes it close to 1st down yardage. Give him about 9.5 to the 33.
Yes, Hunter McWaffle can get his first touchdown of the season in this game. He doesn't have any yet. He's averaging 94.3 yards per game, but doesn't have a touchdown to his stat record. We'll see what he does here in this ball game so far.
Definitely run game territory. Offset eye. McWaffle going to run off tackle. Good blocking along that outside there. And he gets it out to the 42-yard line. That'll extend the drive once again. 5 carries, 26 yards. That's pretty good stuff right there.
Certainly helping out his run carry average for sure with those long runs to the outside, following his seal blockers to the edge, averaging a little over 5, a hair over 5 per carry so far on those 5 carries.
Play action. Blanco going to check it down to his tight end. That's Chase Matthews with the catch for a short gain of 3, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Mixing it up with the run and pass, and Matthews gets in the action with that short reception. Bring up 2nd and manageable here.
Might as well be a run play there. Play action sometimes acts as a run, even though it's a passing play. Offset eye here. McWaffle trying to find some room. He does. He's out in the open
there
field.
It is.
I don't think anyone's going to catch him. 15, 10, 5, touchdown, San Jose.
Can we say it? Can we say it? First touchdown, McWaffle. He brings the syrup, he brings the pancakes, he brings the waffles as he takes it to the Waffle House for 6 points for the first time in this minor league season as he takes it all the way to the house for 6 points. Good job, McWaffle. Many more to come this season, I'm sure.
I was going to break out into song, Do You Know the Way to San Jose?
Maybe next time. There'll be a call, I'm sure. There will be a call, I'm sure.
Extra point up and good. 14-3 now the score as Hunter McWaffle rumbles down the middle of the field to get his first career SFL minor league touchdown. Good for him.
Well, like I said, I'm sure there'll be many more this season. Just as many yards as he's had so far throughout the season. I'm just surprised that that's his first so far in this season. And it took 4 games to get there, but I'm sure he'll be glad to get that one under his belt.
And Albuquerque, following the return, going to set up shop at the 28-yard line. The SFL convention is coming to Cincinnati, Ohio, July 28th to the 30th for Season 21 kickoff weekend. For room reservation details and the weekend schedule, see the Convention Alerts channel in the SFL Discord server. Rooms are going fast, and some have already sold out. Reserve your special group rate today. We'll see you there.
Oh, I'll be there.
Exciting times when the convention's coming up, and exciting times for the run game. And Josh Slapp, as he rumbles for first down yardage, 10+ out to the 42-yard line. Good first play from scrimmage on this drive.
Yeah, nice run by Josh Slapp. Didn't get it. Well, he slapped a couple of defenders around on his way to a nice gain on that one, as they couldn't bring him down the first couple of times. Jagged a couple of defenders with him on his way to a nice first down all the way up to the 42-yard line.
Just under 6 to go. Slapp with another carry. Bounces it inside. Now outside. Now he's off to the races too. 30. And he's going to get tackled just inside the 25 at the 24-yard line. What a play by Josh Slapp.
2 successive drives where we've seen the running backs take over for each of these teams. First it was McWaffle for San Jose getting the big touchdown run. Now we see Albuquerque's Josh Slapp with a big run of his own. Didn't go for a touchdown, but he still takes it inside the 25-yard line. Gets a big gain nonetheless as he goes around the right-hand side and follows his blocks all the way towards the sidelines.
Another handoff for Slapp as he goes up the middle this time. Gets stopped close to the line of scrimmage for a short gain. I wish we had that tracking technology with our games, because the way that he was just ducking and weaving and in and out and all, and then inside, back outside. Now he's back out. That was a great run. I loved it.
I love it too. Oh man, you're right. We should have like a Madden tracker or something, like a pin or something. We can just follow his runs down the field.
All I'm asking for, give me a telestrator. Come on.
There we go.
Attack over the middle, close to first down yardage. It's going to be a 3rd and short coming up. And they had troubles in this area the last time around. LeClaire with the catch, but 3rd and 1 inside the red zone. Ooh.
Yeah, we will see what happens. Type attack under center, heavy formation. You know, Slapp has gotten you yards. I could say go back to him again here.
And instead, Patak, he is going to go to Slapp on a swing play. What a great call by the Adams coaching staff there, getting them first down yardage to Josh Slapp, but not on the run. Swing pass out. No one even saw it coming.
Hey, it's a good call by the offensive coordinator for Albuquerque in that situation. Everybody on San Jose's defense thought they were going to hand it to Josh Slapp, including myself, and instead Slapp goes out into flats, and Patak knew it. Patak threw it out there to him, and an easy first down.
Got just enough for a 1st and goal. Going backwards now is the fullback. Looks like that's the Gladwin Sky, the fullback, number 34, and couldn't quite get himself out of the backfield there with all those blue jerseys around him.
Yeah, San Jose was not fooled by that play design that time. Its fullback had absolutely nowhere to go.
Offset eye, Patak. Gonna sling it out to slap. Good one-on-one tackle there. Right at the line of scrimmage at the 11-yard line. And I believe that was Stuart Gotts getting out there on his horse and making the stop.
Man, I just wish I could will Albuquerque's offense to just not stall inside the red zone for one drive.
I said it.
I know.
It was on me this time.
Third and goal from the 11. They come out empty. Let's see what they do here.
Patak takes the snap, shuffles in the pocket, gonna throw it over the middle. Touchdown, Albuquerque! Finds his man, Marcus Brody, and this time he holds on to the football for the score.
Nice job by Patak to stand in the pocket, poised. Finds his receiver coming across the middle, and Brody beats the defense. Defense couldn't get there in time, and they don't stall. They capitalize on offense. Get the 6 points instead of holding for only 3. And it's only a 4-point game pending this extra point.
Humphreys lining up for that extra point to make it a 4-point game. High snap, gets it down, but it is up and through. 14-10 with 2:50 to go here in the first half of play. And we finally saw Albuquerque seize a little bit of momentum there with that last drive. And I think we were waiting for that. The no huddle, it almost did the opposite of what the no huddle is supposed to do. It's supposed to give you momentum, and instead it kind of took it away.
Yeah, it sure did. And sometimes it can do that. It can have the opposite effect, and we saw it in that situation right there for sure.
San Jose with the return out to their 25-yard line with 2:46 to go here in the opening half. Liking the game so far? Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. The SFL produces over 400 events a year. There's no one else that gives you more football. Don't miss a minute of SFL or SFLm action and help the channel grow through your support. Thank you for helping the SFL reach 10 years of operation through your viewership. Handoff, McWaffle had a big touchdown run on their last drive. As we get a look at his numbers for the evening, only gets maybe a couple on that play.
Yeah, and those 83 yards are a big chunk of those are going to be on that touchdown run he had on that big touchdown run. Big touchdown run he had on the last drive. I didn't mean to repeat myself. I just, next play. Go ahead.
We're not judging.
It's been a week. Let's just say that.
McWaffle with the short carry again. Gets another couple out to the 29-yard line, and that will be the final play before the 2-minute warning here in San Jose. The flight up 14-10 over the Albuquerque Adams, and we've got more action just right around the corner. This is the Simulation Football League Minors, live on the league's YouTube channel. Stay with us. Eric Vincent here, Nate Hall there, and welcome into the nightcap of SFLm Week 4. Flight facing a third down. Quick pass there and an accurate one from Blanco as a great catch was made over the middle of the field. Arlovsky has made a ton of those this evening.
Yes, he has. He is becoming the go-to for Blanco in this ball game, and good reason too, as he's coming up with a lot of big catches in this one so far through this first half of this ball game.
Stingleback set, 2 wideouts towards the top of the formation for Blanco. Shuffles in the pocket, going to throw it over the middle, and it's picked off. Just an unlucky play there as the receiver was diving for the football. It hit the defender in the chest and just bounces right up into the waiting hands of Al Ingram III.
Yeah, Al Ingram III. That is his second interception of the season on that one right there, as he was the beneficiary of a bad bounce off of one of the receivers by San Jose, and Ingram III comes up with the ball for his defense, and Albuquerque gets the ball back.
Patak fires it, and we're going back the other way now.
How many times can we switch sides?
Well, how many tip drills are we going to get in one game? That's the third one that we've seen.
Right. And this time, the beneficiary of the tip drill goes to Joshua Durr, who is typically tackling a player because he's first in the league in tackles with 26. But this time, he comes up with, yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is his first interception of the season for the San Jose Flight Ball Club.
4 weeks in, halfway through the season, they got their first interception. Excellent. We love to see it. Arlovsky with a catch along the far sideline. That freezes the clock at 1:17. And, we came into this. Blanco hasn't thrown a ton of interceptions, and he's thrown 3 this evening. I think that matches his season total, does it not?
Actually, he came in with 2, so he's thrown 1 more than his season total.
Woo!
Wow. He went from 2 to 5 in 1 game. But he's still on the positive end of his touchdown-interception ratio. So that shows you how good of a season that this guy is having, despite having a poor game this game.
It's been a wacky night tonight. Wacky night.
Yes, it has.
3rd and 2. Over the middle. Blanco takes the catch, but fumbles the football. I can't see who got it. I think Albuquerque fell on it.
Jacob Morrison coughed it up. Marshall caused it, I think.
And now the booth's going to look at it again just to double check and make sure. I don't know, man.
Marshall,
definitely a bang play.
Marshall caused it. Chase Matthews recovered it. It's a difference of a few yards, I think.
And it looks like the booth
is
going to stay with that call.
So it goes in the favor of San Jose because the ball went forward at the fumble. And they get San Jose gets a few extra yards since the ball went forward by like 3 or 4 yards on the fumble.
So fresh set of downs. We're just adding to this wacky night. Blanco going to swing it out to Waffle, who gets tattooed along the near sideline. Doesn't get out of bounds, so the clock will roll. Both teams with all 3 timeouts. 45 seconds to go. Blanco 7-step drop, pressure in his face. Coming from behind now, and he got him. San Jose burns their first timeout with 41 seconds to go and a 3rd and 11 coming up.
Oh, what a play by Marksman on that one to come in on the sack and get Blanco from behind, not letting him get away that time to get positive yardage, but brings him down for a loss.
It was definitely one of those uh-oh moments. You saw him rumbling from behind. Blanco didn't see him. Blanco, clean pocket, fires it over the middle, first down. Inside the 30 to the 28-yard line, going no huddle.
Yeah, nice catch by Ricky Spider that time for a big first down.
Blanco.
Oh.
Pressure got in his face in a hurry. He just got rid of the football. And that's going to freeze the clock at 25 seconds, 2nd down.
2 defenders came barreling down on that play, led by 99. I think that was a backup defensive tackle, if I recall. Yeah, Nigel Creek, 6'3", 325. That's a big man right there.
That is a big man. The flight going 4 wide, empty set. Blanco uncorks one near sideline, one-on-one coverage and incomplete. Good coverage there by Jadubi Dew on Morrison, and that falls incomplete. 3rd down now.
I love that name. Jadubi Dew.
It's a great name, isn't it?
But let's talk about that route that Jacob Morrison ran. Nice, clean, crisp route. Just couldn't come up with the ball because it was even better coverage by the corner right there. Jadubi Dew just came in and made a nice defensive play on that one.
That's very, very patient by Jadubi Dew. Very, very patient. Just sat back there and watched it develop. Made a good play. And that brings up 3rd down, 5 wide now. Still empty for Blanco. Takes the snap. He's going to fire it in a hurry near sideline. Catch is made. Ushered out of bounds at the 22. Not enough for a first down, but they are well within field goal range here.
I know it's late and after the play, but Jadooby-Doo didn't have to call Scooby-Doo on the case to get that coverage solved.
Were you sitting on that one? Did you make a little
I
sticky
was.
note?
I was. It was waiting there.
Oh, man. We're having fun here tonight. That's great.
Yes, we are.
Eddie Trace going to line up for the field goal. Good snap, and it's through from 38 yards, so make it a touchdown lead for the Flight. As we get close to the end of the first half, just 13 seconds to go. And, you know, offensively, you look at it on paper, and you're saying, okay, San Jose, they've got all the momentum, right? Why is it a one-score game?
Exactly. You know, Austin Blanco, though, has had his struggles offensively as well. He's thrown 3 picks. And despite Austin Blanco finding his receivers on occasion, he has thrown those 3 picks, and his passing game has been suspect at times. So that's why it's a one-score game, and Albuquerque's find themselves still in this ball game because of that.
So with 9 seconds to go here in the half, we'll see how Patak responds here. Might just hand it off to Slap and call it a day, and that's what he does.
Oh, look
Slap
out.
is going to have other ideas, though. He's
Look
slipped
out.
the first guy. He's got 2 to beat.
He's still going.
He's got 1 more to beat. And he
Oh, my
slips
goodness.
too. You got to be kidding me. Get that man an award. Touchdown, Albuquerque.
Josh Slap said, I am not through with this half yet. I want to tie this thing up before halftime is over. And he put it on his, well, not on his back. He put it in his hands. Let's put it that way. And let his legs do the rest. And broke a couple of tackles along the way in the process. And the rest is history. Clocks hit zeros. 1 extra point away from a tie. And what a play by Josh Slap. Wow. What a way to end the half. What? Let's just say how wacky this half has ended up being in the last, like,
Pandemonium.
5 minutes.
Absolute
5
pandemonium. So just when you thought San Jose was going to walk into the half with a 7-point lead, no, wrong. We are even at 17 going into halftime, courtesy of the Slapbet commissioner himself, Josh Slap, rumbling down the sidelines on the final play of the first half. Eric Vinson, Nate Hall for you this evening on the nightcap in week 4 of SFLm action on the league's YouTube channel. We are having fun here this evening. We hope you are as well. And thank you for joining us for this easily one of the most wacky games I think I've seen in recent memory, as Albuquerque will get the football to start the second half. Bob Wood brings it out to the 30-yard line.
Look, on a more serious note, we talked about this pregame, right? We can tell that neither one of these two teams wants to fall to 1-3 at the end of this game, and the scoreboard is showing that at this point in this ball game. Tied 17-17. Neither one of these teams wants to lose this.
And maybe it just comes down to that simple fact. We're halfway through the season here. No one wants to go to 1-3. Feel like they're bottom feeders and they're towards, their playoff hopes are dashed. And they're fighting like it's a playoff game right now, as that's a good 8 yards to start things off for Albuquerque.
And exactly. And for all practical purposes, this might as well be a playoff game at this stage of the season. The minor league season only lasts 8 games long, as you stated after this game. It is halfway through the season. If you fall to 1-3, your best record, your best chance if you went out is a 5-3 record, and that doesn't, of course, guarantee you a playoff spot. So, you're fighting your hardest from this point on in the next quarter and 10:05 of the third to play your hearts out on both sides of the ball to make sure your team wins this thing.
Attack, pump fakes on third down, threads the needle and finds his man for first down yardage into San Jose territory. That was a great throw by Type Attack to Sam Harrison.
Absolutely. And what a route by Sam Harrison. Just perfectly cut pattern to the inside. The defense couldn't get there in time. He stopped before the defense could get in position to make any play on that ball. Nice first down play to get it up to the 46 of San Jose.
Great read by Patak. That'll move the sticks. Fresh set of downs here for the Adams. Handoff, slap. He's been very popular this evening as he rumbles to the San Jose 41-yard line, gain of 5. Both these running backs have had huge runs, and we thought we would see more of a passing attack with San Jose into the mix. It's been about these running backs, I think.
It's been about the running backs on both sides. Honestly, both of these teams have been balanced in one aspect or another. Maybe San Jose more so than Albuquerque. I mean, Patak has had his spots in the passing game, but maybe Blanco more so than Patak at this point in the ball game. But for sure, the feature of this game has been the running backs at this point.
Scott's getting in there for the TFL on that previous play. Brings up a 3rd and 7 for Patak, who throws it far sideline. DB jumps the route, and he's into the open field. Albuquerque into the SFL red zone we go, down at the 12-yard line. And Joe Idle took full advantage of that DB jumping the route.
Yeah, and that DB was Nicholas Frostel. That undercut ends up being detrimental to the outcome of this play. Right there, you see it just way to that undercut, way to that whiff just caused that play to open up big time for San Jose. That's what caused that play to go the opposite direction and be a big gain for the offense.
Just mistimed it, unfortunately for Frostel, and it ends up being a huge chunk play for the Adams offense. They set up 1st and 10 from the 12. Patak in trouble. He's going to run again. Is he going to slide? I need this man to slide. First down, Albuquerque.
I don't think Ty Patak knows how to slide at this point, because we've seen him take off twice so far in this ball game, and he's gone shoulder first both times he's taken off.
But gets his team a 1st and goal from the 1. Handoff to Slap, trying to bounce it outside and gets wrapped up by the ankles right at the line of scrimmage. It looked like he was going to break it there for a second, but that was a great tackle by Des Seeker right at the line.
Yeah, the safety, Des Seeker, coming up and making a big-time tackle at the 1 before Slap could find himself into the end zone.
Second down, delayed handoff, Slap. Good spin move there, but again, the San Jose defense ready for him right at the goal line. Kenneth Gaston Jr. with the stop this time.
Yeah, Gaston Jr. said, "Get out of here with that. I am not going to fall for that kind of spin move," as he takes him down at the 1 on the heels of another spectacular play on defense.
So now 3rd and goal. Attack.
Look out.
Coming, and he's going down. San Jose stands tall at their own goal line and forces a 4th and goal.
And we've seen the drive stall for Albuquerque on 2 separate occasions now. First time it stalled from the 2, this time it stalled from the 1. And they kick field goals on both occasions.
Low snap, opportunity to block it, didn't quite get there, and the field goal is up and good for Albuquerque. I thought we were going to get more wackiness, but it was not to be on that play, and Albuquerque takes the lead for the first time this evening, 20-17.
Yeah, no such wackiness this time, thankfully for Albuquerque, but I'm sure we'll see plenty more before this game's through, I'm sure.
I would definitely agree with that. It's a great goal line stand there for San Jose to force the field goal, though, and they get a crack at the football here. First crack at the football here in the second half. Spider will make the return out to the 21-yard line. Have you ever wanted to be the play-by-play or analyst broadcaster on an SFL live game? The SFL is looking for passionate SFL participants or viewers like you to join the team for the minor league season and ahead of season 21's kickoff in July. Please visit simulationfl.net/broadcasting for more details on how you can get involved and get your voice on the call. Blanco pump fakes, pressure coming, and he throws another interception!
Oh, wow.
Unbelievable. That is now 4 picks for Austin Blanco today, and I don't think either of us saw that coming.
Oh, absolutely not. That doubles his season total in one game. Just absolutely wacky in itself for that stat line, as this time it is number 26 coming in for Albuquerque with that interception. Don't have that one off the top of my head.
Looks like that was Terry Saunders, one of the backup corners that was in the game.
Yep. Terry Saunders comes in with that interception. But yeah, just uncharacteristic of Austin Blanco in this game. And the way he's not taking care of the ball is just new for us so far in this season. And we'll see if he can bounce back in the later stages of this one.
Well, and he's taken a lot of chances tonight. He's definitely thrown some suspect balls, that last one being another one where there were plenty of white jerseys in the area, and one of them happened to be Saunders, who comes away with the pick. So he's definitely taken some chances tonight, and it just hasn't paid off ultimately for him, as Slap gets another carry, tries to go off tackle, and is stopped at the line. It's going to be a 3rd and long coming up here for the Adams. And it's another opportunity for Albuquerque here to add more points to their lead that they just got this evening.
It sure is. And I'd almost call this a win, though, for San Jose if they can hold Albuquerque to another field goal. I really would.
I would as well. Patak going to air it out to the corner of the end zone and incomplete. That tip was dangerous as Sammy Seatbelt III able to tip the football up, but towards the end zone.
Towards the end zone, and there was a wide open receiver back there that was just waiting for it to fall into his hands. That was very, very dangerous, and living on the edge for sure.
So 2 defensive stands now for San Jose, resulting in field goals. James Humphreys coming on for another one here. This will be his 3rd. Another low snap, and the kick is blocked this time.
Oh, wow.
Does not get the field goal because of the low snap, and let's just add more wackiness into the mix, why don't we?
This time, the wackiness does pursue on this drive. And who got the block? Oh, it didn't show it. But nonetheless, the block does happen. They got close the previous field goal attempt. This time they got there. San Jose stops the drive from gaining any more points and takes back over on offense. What a sequence.
Blanco hands off to McWaffle, who gets a chunk of 7 yards on 1st down. It's what else can I say? Just San Jose.
Nothing more you can say.
Absolutely. We talked about it. That was definitely a victory for the San Jose defense. Not only did you get a goal line stop that resulted in 3 points, and then you got a stop on the following drive as a result of the turnover and didn't even give them 3 points. And now San Jose is driving with a fresh set of downs.
Driving and using Hunter McWaffle, who's had a monster of a game himself. Nice spin move back to the outside right there, beating another defender for another couple of yards and getting a 1st down. In the process, close to midfield. And how wacky would this be on a night where Austin Blanco has not been anywhere near his self, throwing 4 interceptions total, which is twice his total coming into this game. If they were somehow to come back and win this thing, despite the poor play from their quarterback.
It would be definitely topsy-turvy, which is what this game has been overall, so it would make sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
McWaffle with a 3-yard gain on that play there. And it looks like the coaching staff, they might just turn to McWaffle here going forward, with Blanco being a little shaky here tonight. Game plan might shift towards McWaffle, as Blanco is going to swing out another screen pass, this time to Ring Storm, the fullback, and he gets close to first down yardage, 3rd and short coming up.
Yeah, absolutely. If it's not McWaffle, you got a very capable fullback who can also catch the ball out of the backfield into the flats, getting another 4-yard gain, and very capable receiver out there, making a very manageable 3rd down coming up for your offense.
Inside of 4 minutes to go, McWaffle with the carry, and he gets buried at the line of scrimmage. What a tackle for Jesus Smith that comes up and just hits him, stones him right at the line of scrimmage, forces 4th down.
Wow. So that drive for San Jose stalls out. They're going to punt this ball away despite being on Albuquerque's side of the field. And Albuquerque dodges one right there for now, but there's still a long way to go in this one.
Punt gets away by Andrew Warren. Good pop there on the punt. And that is going to stop them at the 7-yard line. Great punt there by Andrew Warren, the Week 2 signing for the San Jose Flight. This summer, you can play the SFL video game on the go on the Retroid Pocket 3 Plus, an emulator for 4K23 in the palm of your hand. Order your Retroid today at GoRetroid.com. That's GoRetroid.com. Search SFL, or through the all-new league website at SimulationFL.net. Retroid, the official console of the SFL. As Type Attack goes back to work, it's a gain of a couple there to the Leclerc, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
But going back to that down punt, though, inside the 10-yard line, how many times have we seen the gunner run the ball back into the end zone? I was
too many times.
I was sitting there trying to will that gunner to just stop running inside the 5 and just kill his momentum before he ran into the end zone. That's why I was like, stop, don't run.
Marcus Benson with a tackle for loss there. It seems like the San Jose defense, I mean, we've seen it already, but it seems the defense has honed in a little bit on this rushing attack for Albuquerque and is causing the Adams some problems here. 3rd and long now.
Yeah, let's see what they do here on 3rd down. Nice play action.
Play action, over the middle, catch made. Near the 25, mark him down at the 24-yard line. Big play there for the Adams offense. Joe Idle with another catch.
Yeah, nice job by Idle to come up with that catch and getting a 1st down. Let's talk about the nice play action fake to freeze that defense to get Idle open in the first place. Nice play, draw up all together, and getting that 1st down up to the 24-yard line.
Man, and worked on a 3rd and long as well, which kind of boggles the mind a little bit. But nonetheless, here we are, fresh set of downs for Albuquerque as Slap gets a carry, big space up the middle, sidesteps a defender, and jukes his way over to the 32-yard line for a gain of 7, averaging 8 yards a clip this evening. Very impressive stats for Josh Slap.
Absolutely, very nice night for Slap. I think he shouldn't have juked, though. I think if he just would have just turned on the jets and not juked on that one, he still might be running at this point.
Another carry, bounces it to the outside. Flag is down. Little forearm shiver towards the end of that play by Des Seeker. Let's see what the flag is. Might be a holding.
Oh, please don't be holding. Come on, ref. Oh, clipping. That's even worse.
Clipping. Even worse.
Yikes.
So, back him on up, unfortunately, for the Adams, because that was a good-looking run and a good-looking tackle on the tail end of that, too. But big number 69, the guilty party there, Tyson Reed, the tackle.
Yikes. Yeah, it's hard to miss a clipping penalty on a tackle who's 6'7", 339 pounds. I don't care who you are.
Offside eye for the Adams. Hand off to Slap. Good blocking up front. Just couldn't quite get past that first level of the defense. And Stuart Gotts has been around the line of scrimmage, providing excellent run support all night long.
Yeah, he really has. Just, boy, I don't know. Can't really say much than what you've already said.
5 wide for Albuquerque now. Attack. Gonna air it out. Near sideline, incomplete. Good one-on-one coverage there. He was looking for Sam Harrison, but not to be on that play. That brings up 4th down, and San Jose is gonna get the football back. And they're gonna get it back following the end of the 3rd quarter. We've hit the start of the 4th quarter here. 20-17. Albuquerque is up by 3. Get your scores up in the chat. We got one more quarter to go of SFLm action here live on the league's YouTube channel. Eric Vincent, Nate Hall here in San Jose. One more quarter to go as Albuquerque about to give the football back to the Flights. Field at about the 40-yard line. Good burst of speed, and that'll bring him up to the 47-yard line. APM Music is unrivaled music to bring your stories to life, inspiring every production with the world's most robust and constantly refreshed music collection, state-of-the-art technology, and world-class customer service. APM Music is the official soundtrack of the Simulation Football League. To explore their library and to find the perfect tracks for your projects, visit apmmusic.com. Blanco setting up shop from the 47-yard line, down 3, 1 quarter to go. Plenty of time here. He's going to check it down to his running back, McWaffle, and a good one-on-one tackle there by the Adams defender to bury him in the backfield. That was Flo Franklin, one of the extra safeties out there.
Yeah, nice tackle for loss out there in the open to get McWaffle in the backfield. Seeing if they need something to heal quick.
Blanco trying to get it all back. And
oh, there it is.
Man. There he is, Orlovsky. He's been quiet in the second half, but he just came to life in the loudest way possible. Touchdown, San Jose. They retake the lead.
It's almost like the offense heard me. I just got done saying that San Jose's offense needs something quick, and Austin Blanco just said, okay, I've got something for you. I'll find Orlovsky coming across the middle behind the defense, and he'll just take it the entire way for a touchdown. How about that? And just retake the lead 24-20. How about that? Wow.
You know, we'll just add it to the list. We got a run and tally going of just off the wall type of stuff, man.
Just wackiness. Wow.
San Jose takes the lead back from the Adams. Another low snap, but this extra point is up and good. A block field goal on one end. Wouldn't it be wacky to see a block extra point on the other end? Like, good grief, man. 24-20 now the score with 10:17 to go. Man, oh man. Woo. It's been a night.
All right. I've got a wood table in front of me. Knock on wood. No more commentators curse for the rest of the evening.
Okay. All right. All right. That's fair. We'll see if that holds true.
All right.
Albuquerque with another crack at the football. Bob Wood brings it up to the 31-yard line. First down for the Adams. And they have kept themselves in this ball game. Their defense has been swarming the football in more ways than one. I mean, minus McWaffle getting loose a couple different times. They've been very, very good on defense. Their offense has done just enough, and they're in this football game here with 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, both teams have been keeping it tight both ways. I mean, still anybody's ball game. It was tied 17 apiece at halftime. Neither team wants to lose this thing still. It's still going back and forth, even here in the fourth quarter. I say we're still going to see another couple of scoring changes here, even in these last 9:50 of this ball game. So still anybody's ball game, and both of these teams are still playing as hard as they were in the first and second quarters.
Plenty of time left as Slap gets a carry, bounces it inside, and powers his way forward. Stuart Gotts had him around the hips, and he still powered forward for another 2 or 3 yards, close to a first down.
Slap playing like a man possessed at this point in the fourth quarter, making sure that he does his part in helping his team back into this ball game.
San Jose with 8 in the box. Slap gets the carry anyway, and San Jose gets the stop behind the line. Great call defensively by the Flight as Gaston Jr. gets in there and makes the TFL.
Yeah, big TFL there, and now San Jose will get the ball back because Albuquerque, being on their inside of the field, is going to have to punt this thing away. And momentum shift is going San Jose's way at this point in the ball game, and this is not what the Adams needed at this point. Oh, look out!
Block! Oh, we were close. We were close. Fielded at the 25, brought up to the 30-yard line by Spider.
I feel like that's the only thing we haven't had in this block.
That's true.
That would have been the perfect time for it.
That is true. Can we get a league bingo card up here? HQ, can we get a bingo card, please? Man, oh man. And we talked about Albuquerque's defense, right? San Jose's defense has done everything they possibly can to keep the Flight in this ballgame. They've got a 4-point lead now, looking to add to it. Blanco going to sling it over the middle to Spider. Little sidearm slant there, and that gets him 8 yards.
Yep, and nice play there made by Ricky Spider right there over the middle. And Austin Blanco sitting here with the lead. We talked about it in the third quarter, how crazy it would be, right? And then here we are sitting with it, so we'll see if it holds.
McWaffle met by a ton of Adams defenders in the backfield there. No chance for him to get out of there. He's over the century mark as well. But good play there by Manning and company to make the stop behind the line.
Yeah, McWaffle's over the century mark. Slap's over the century mark as well. Both these running backs having a monster night in their in each of their ball games. Just great play all around.
Slinging it out, McWaffle, good stiff arm there, and that's a huge play. Individual effort by Hunter McWaffle to extend the drive and get the first down.
McWaffle just said, "Get the heck off me. I need a first down on this play," and get exactly that across the 40-yard line to the 41. What an individual effort, as you stated by that young man right there. McWaffle, get me the syrup, and I'm going to finish the rest and get the first down.
First down from the 41. McWaffle going to get another touch here. Good spin move as he gets back to the inside for a gain of 4. And both of these running backs had very impressive individual plays, right? We saw it from Slap to round out the first half, and we just saw a big one there for Hunter McWaffle.
Yeah, McWaffle also had the long touchdown run there in the first half as well.
Handoff again, and this time buried right at the line of scrimmage by several Adams defenders, including Jesus Smith along with Nigel Creek. All 6'3", 325 of him.
Adams need to get off the field. We're approaching 6.5 minutes left in the ball game, and Adams needed a defensive stop right here.
Empty set, 4 wide for Blanco. He takes the snap, has time, going to fire it over the middle. Receiver came back for the football, and that's going to hurt them as they had no shot at getting the first down. And that'll be a 4th down. Albuquerque gets the stop they need, and they'll get the football back down 4.
Marquis Sango, he did have the diving attempt, if you remember, there in the first half. But
I do.
Yeah, if just not the kind of catch though that you would have liked to have though in that situation there on 3rd down. On this play, as it brings up 4th, and Albuquerque will get the ball back with the chance to retake the lead.
It's been a great game all evening long, and it got to a point where we finally saw our first lead change in the third quarter, even though the game was tied at 17 going into the half. So it's been absolutely fantastic to see both of these teams, in a knockdown, drag out, slugfest, basically. Patak gonna air it out. What coverage?
Oh no!
Almost picked off. Wow, that would have been something else I don't think I've ever seen. Right, like a wide open receiver. We're gonna look at it here, wide open, but the pass led him into the defender, and then almost a tip drill pick.
Kenneth Gaston Jr. could have had a pick. Joe Idle was who that ball was intended for. First of all, and like you stated, it ran them right into a defender, so he had no shot to catch that thing, in which caused that ball to bounce right up into the air and almost the awaiting hands of Gaston Jr., and Gaston Jr. just couldn't come up with the play.
Des Seeker with the head doinkage, not an official stat, by the way, as Slap gets the carry out to the 21-yard line. Short gain of 3, clock continues to roll. It's going to get to a point where that clock becomes someone's enemy, and right now it's Albuquerque's.
Yep, and they're the ones with the ball right now, and they need a third down conversion here at some point before too long, and this would be a good time for it.
Offset eye, 3rd and 7. Patak, pressure coming around him, and he gets rid of the football just as he gets hit. There was no way that he was going to make it out of there unscathed. And that brings up a 4th down. San Jose will get the football back.
Yep, the pressure came from defensive end Matt Foote, 6'3", 272. And, Ty Patak was feeling all of that coming barreling down on him, and he just couldn't get rid of the ball into a trajectory to get the ball to a receiver, and that just falls to the turf in a spot it couldn't get completed, and it falls incomplete.
Well, folks, in just a couple of days, Sunday evening, the SFL will reveal the Season 21 schedule. Join Cameron Irvine and Mike St. Green, who will be breaking down all the rivalries, all the primetime games, all the twists and turns of every schedule, and so much more. Don't miss out on one of the most fun nights of the off-season, the schedule release show, Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on SFL YouTube.
Can't wait!
Oh, so excited. So excited. Blanco with the throw, far sideline. Arlovsky with a catch, and he gets first down yardage somehow, some way. He caught that football about 5 yards shy of the line to gain and rumbled his way for a first down.
And it's a first down, and I believe the clock's going to move. We're at here, maybe? Nope, that's not. I think it stops.
Inside of 5 minutes, I think it freezes.
Yeah.
If I am correct. So 4:59 after he got knocked out of bounds. Handoff McWaffle. And he gets tattooed right in the middle of the field. Good stop there by number 24, Alex Marshall. He's laid a couple big hits here tonight, and that was another one there.
Yep, Marshall knows how to get the big hits going, and he had another one to his record there. But going back to the schedule release show, we get to see, well, I get to see whose butts we're going to, I should say, I get to see whose butt San Diego is going to kick in season 21, so it's going to be fun.
Always fun. It's like Christmas morning. Everybody gets an opportunity. McWaffle with another carry there, tries to bounce it off tackle, only gets maybe a couple. As Manning comes up and makes the stop there. Going to be 3rd and 3. And now we're getting to that point where the clock might start becoming a factor. This is going to be a huge stop here for Albuquerque if they can get them off the field.
Yep, huge stop. If they can get it. McWaffle, I think, is going to get the handoff, though. Is Albuquerque going to be able to stop him?
The Flight do want to burn some clock here. They will hand it off to McWaffle, patiently trying to find some block. And a great stop there. Jesus Smith. We've had both of these outside linebackers for both of these teams. Jesus Smith on one side, Stuart Gotts on the other side. They have both been run-stopping extraordinaires tonight.
Yes, they have. And Smith just made a big play, probably the biggest so far of the night for this defense up to this point for Albuquerque, as they'll get their defense off the field with a little over 3 minutes left still on the clock, and depending on where this punt goes. Oh, look out.
Woo.
Oh, wow. They got close to that one. Depending on where this punt
Still an
goes.
opportunity to down it,
Yeah.
but not this time. Not enough backspin on that.
Yeah, they'll have the ball at the 20-yard line with 3 timeouts and plenty of time left to retake the lead.
And more importantly, on that last play, Jesus Smith, his TFL knocked them out of field goal range, or I should say probably kept them from getting into field goal range.
Right,
and
yeah.
That makes it a 4-point game that gives them an opportunity to win this thing here and now. We'll see what happens as Patak ends up under center to start things off from the 20-yard line. Good throw there to start things off. A little 5-yard gain to Idle as he steps out of bounds. 3:09 frozen on the clock.
Joe Idle has made a couple of big catches here tonight, throughout the night, and this one is one that goes along the sidelines, keeps one foot in bounds, which is all you need in the SFL, and gets a good 5-yard gain out of it, bring up second and manageable.
I formation. 2 wideouts towards the top of the formation for Patak. 7 in the box for San Jose. Patak is going to go down. Good pressure up front there by the San Jose defense. That forces the sack. They're forced to go no huddle. Is Albuquerque. Patak again going to go down. That was in a hurry. Good Lord. That man has a family. Will you chill?
Well, that was Rocker the first time, the defensive end. This time it was Hugo Lane. Back-to-back sacks, 2 in a row. And Ty Patak's going to be feeling that one for a while. Go for it? I think you have to at this point.
Threw him down like a rag doll.
Oh, man.
Hugo Lane on that one.
And Ty Patak still has to go through one more play.
And the clock is rolling. 4th and 12. Ball game on the line. Patak and air it out, and it's an interception. Des Seeker gets his mitts on it, not his head this time. And he gets a huge defensive play for his San Jose Flight as they look to close the door on the Adams tonight.
Drum roll. Seeker had his Seeker on the ball on that play and knew exactly what to do. That he had both hands on that one and was able to bring that one in to sign, seal, and deliver to his ball club and get the ball right back to his office.
Albuquerque still not 100% out of this. McWaffle, though, doing his best to make sure that they are, as that was a huge run for 9 out to the 28-yard line. Clock will continue to roll, but Albuquerque is going to have all 3 of their timeouts at their disposal.
Yeah.
I believe we're going to hit the 2-minute warning right here and now. 2 minutes to go here in San Jose. It has been a wacky one here this evening. 24 for the Flight, 20 for the Adams. This is the SFLm live on the league's YouTube channel. Eric Vincent and Nate Hall with you this evening for the nightcap of Week 4 of SFLm action. And it's been a doozy here. The Flight will convert the first down and more as Hunter McWaffle is putting on a huge individual effort to wrap this football game up. Albuquerque burns their first time out.
And McWaffle doing his best to take matters into his own hands and seal this one away for his club. First step is complete. They have the first down. Need one more to officially put this thing away.
1:56 on the clock. And off McWaffle. Albuquerque stops him. Short gain. Second timeout burned. 1:52 to go. 1 timeout left.
Still has a chance, does Albuquerque, but they need to stop. Even if they don't, what I'm trying to say is they have a timeout. They use timeout after second down. They won't be able to use it after third down, but there'll still be time left. I knew I was going to get that thought out.
There you go. I had faith in you, man. McWaffle is...
It's not going to matter.
Gonna get it anyway. What a play by Hunter McWaffle, and that is definitely going to do it. Man, oh man, did he outstretch this football as he came
Yes, he did.
close for the first down? Look at
Yes,
this.
he did. Look. Whoop.
Look at this man.
Oh, man. Wow.
Somersaulting over the defender to get the extra yardage he needed, and that forces Albuquerque to use their last timeout. No opportunities to stop the clock remaining, and San Jose will come out of this victorious, moving to 2-2. Albuquerque falling to a 1-3 start.
And let's go ahead and call the player of the game Hunter McWaffle. I'm sure that he's had a big game. He had that huge touchdown in the first half. He's been a major factor in this offense down the stretch for this ball club. Tough running by this guy throughout the second half. And when it mattered the most, he was able to help his squad get the first down that they needed to seal this one. And let's go ahead and say it, Austin Blanco, what a job. I mean, despite throwing twice as many interceptions as he had thrown all season, what a job by him to stay poised and stay calm and get the job done and lead his troops on to a victory here in this one, despite not having the best game by far of the season against Albuquerque.
It certainly wasn't his prettiest on the stat sheet. We'll definitely say that, but did absolutely everything possible to keep his team and his offense within the game. Hunter McWaffle, I think you're absolutely correct. Give that man player of the game. Put the team on his back. They were the crutch that they needed on offense to keep the ship steady through every bit of wackiness that we saw this evening. and hats off to the Flight defense as well, because they played their butts off. They forced some turnovers, and they made plays when they needed to make plays. As San Jose comes out with a 24-20 win officially over the Albuquerque Atoms, as we get a look at the final game stats and highlights. But what a game. I mean, we had a little bit of everything tonight, Nate.
Yeah, we really did. And that's not to take anything away from Albuquerque either. They played a very solid, balanced game themselves. I mean, Patak didn't have a horrible game in his own right. He led the ship. Idle had a good game receiving well. Slat, the running back, he went over 100 yards himself and had a very solid game on the ground in this game against the Flight. Patak threw for a touchdown. I don't think he had any interceptions in the game, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe did he have one, or I don't think he threw an interception, if I'm correct.
Yeah, they did have a couple turnovers.
Did they? Okay.
Yeah, they had a couple interceptions there. One of them being that one where they went back and forth. They traded interceptions.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, so despite throwing those couple of interceptions, he was very effective, though, I believe, at his back position. And I mean, you're gonna have those games though where not everything goes your way. As Clapham had the monster game though on it.
Instead, Ryan Arlovsky going to get the player of the game, rightfully so. 9 catches, 128 yards, and a touchdown grab. Well, on behalf of Nate Hall and myself, Eric Vincent, we want to thank you for tuning in to this Week 4 presentation of the SFLm. We certainly had a ton of fun tonight. We hope you all did too, and we will see you next Friday night. Good night, everybody.